PK and DK Show.
Please stand by. On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air next.
It's the PK and DK Show.
Please stand by.
Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
I'm just saying, where's my hello on the chat? I see a bunch of people saying hello to DK on the chat.
Yes, hi back.
Your boy's getting no loving, man. No loving.
Hi, PK.
Come on now. How you guys doing? Sorry about last week. We were traveling around. We tried to get the show on for you guys. It was just not happening, but we tried.
We did try.
We did. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about since it's now week number 2. All kinds of stuff. We'll talk about a Hawaii trip. We'll talk about a bunch of WTF stories that we got. Our point counterpoint is always Wine Wednesday. We got some problems with Wine Wednesday. What's going on with the Wine Wednesday?
I have a little accident.
What's the accident?
This.
Oh no!
I don't know. Can you guess where the other half is?
Ladies and gentlemen, her show prep involves opening a bottle of wine.
And
That's it.
that is
My ass
true.
has been at work at this since like 10:05 this morning. Her show prep is just opening that bottle of
Yeah.
wine, and she still has managed to.
Screw it up. Ha, get it? Screw, because it's like screw up. Okay.
Let's applaud the foolery. There you go.
Thank
Let's
you.
jump right into our point counterpoint.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
You know what? So we went to Hawaii. We posted a video online. Hopefully you check that out on our YouTube page. The video is... we didn't do a lot of recording in Hawaii just because we had some stuff go down. It just didn't feel right just to go around recording stuff. And I don't know, we just weren't into it, I think, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
And we were there for only like, what, about 4 days?
Yeah, 4 days.
Like 3.5 days,
Yeah,
including the
short time.
flights and stuff. So we opted to kind of just hang out by the beach. One day we had a Jeep and we rented around. We drove around the island, and that's when we shot what we shot, and we put that online. It's more of like an experimental video, not like an actual video. It was just more of like, experimenting with the different speeds and stuff.
Okay, it sounds boring to me, but whatever.
You're the damn star of the video.
I know, and I wore the wrong wardrobe.
We're all wardrobe.
Wrong wardrobe.
Where was I going with this? I was going somewhere with this.
Like point counterpoint.
So the point counterpoint. So Hawaii. So check out the video. We'd appreciate your view. That's obviously awesome. But on the way to Hawaii, little liar over here upgraded us to first class and then proceeded to lie to the entire cabin about us just getting married and this being our honeymoon.
Didn't lie for say. I wore a shirt. The shirt saying just married.
You didn't lie to the guy that when he was like, "Oh, are you just married?"
Maybe.
Yeah, and we're going to a honeymoon. So the dude started hooking us up, and you know me, like if I can get something for free, I'm gonna get something for free. So I don't blame you for that, but it was like difficult because it's a 5-hour flight we went to Seattle to Maui. It's a 5-hour flight. I found it difficult to keep up with the lie of us just getting married.
We could have been tired and napped. I think it was
I tried to take a nap, and you kept waking me up saying, "Hey, you're still hooking us up, so why are you going to sleep? You still got some more wine coming."
No, they did great on that, but they even announced it on the PA system and kept pouring the Mai Tais and.
I mean, we had
mimosas.
what would you say, like a couple $100 amount at Mai Tais?
Oh, at least 10. Oh.
So here is my thing. My thing is like, all right, I've gotten in trouble in the past when I've done little white lies by her. She's always on my case. She's like, "Why you just lie?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm getting something for free." I'm always in the wrong when I do that, but like when she does it. So my question for the point counterpoint is: would you lie to get some free stuff? Is it wrong or no harm, no foul? Choice number 1, and you can vote, by the way, by going to the foolery page at www.pkndk.com. We would appreciate your vote. You just click there. You'll see the link at the very, very top. It says choice number 1 is, yep, no shame. Go for the deal. Choice number 2 is no, you just wouldn't feel right about lying. Mm-hmm. It's not like I really didn't feel right about lying. It was more of the fact of keeping up the lie for 5.5 hours, especially when he was talking about it's his anniversary, and then I almost slipped a couple of times. I think more than a couple of times. So you can vote online right now. We've got 40% of people saying, yep, no shame, go for the deal. 60% of the people saying, nope, you just wouldn't feel right about it. Online, vote right now.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkanddk.com.
Did you already tell them about the black card?
I have
Or is this another joke?
I have not brought this up yet.
Somebody got a black card invitation in the mail. She rubbed it all over my face.
Look what I got.
Look at that. Now, if you're listening to the podcast...
my address.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I got this part.
That's awesome. Let me just put the camera on you. Hey, if you guys want to come over later for some wine and cheese or whatever, you got the address, so come on over.
Just rewind and it's right there.
We got to do a little bit of history because there's a lot of people from not in Portland that are listening to this show a while back, and you can look it up. I think it somehow made its way to the Visa website. That's how dumb this video was. Maybe we'll post it online if you're watching the replay of the show. Somewhere over here, we'll put the link so you can actually watch it. Can I tell the story first, or are you just gonna...
Black card, DK.
So the reason this is pretty funny is because I went off on my old show in Portland about how I got a black card invitation. I was making fun of everybody in the entire room. How dumb are you guys? Look, I got accepted to the black card, and one of the guys called me out saying it's a Visa black card, and that's not the real deal. The real deal is what's the real one?
Amex. It's
Amex.
like an Amex, and it's like 5 pounds. It's like a heavy slate card.
But look at you getting a black card
I know.
invite. That's kind of is that the address again? Should I put that back up?
Oh no, I took care of business there. Look, see, Visa.
You already showed them for the last 20 minutes.
I know, I was just proud. But to be honest, I think that probably means that I have credit card issues.
So Cosmic Chaos says, I remember that. It says, DK got the black. That's from, PK likes you know what. That's nice. I love that. Let me respect. I got to respect the name. So, so for like, what, the entire day I was listening to it? All right, you keep showing it. We get it. You got the black card. See, this is what I've been dealing with now. For the entire, week, I've been dealing with this crap.
I'm just looking at what kind of stuff. Members only, what you can get.
Like what? What is
VIP
there?
treatment at over 3,000 properties, luxury gifts.
Uh-huh.
Members only stuff.
Yeah.
Travel, unlimited cash back.
Are you going to get it?
VIP airport. No, yeah, right. I can afford
How much
that.
is it a year?
Oh,
Does it
you
say?
probably have to spend a certain amount of money a year.
I think you do, but I think it's still like $500 or something.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I need to look into it. Keep talking.
But no, I'm talking to you while reading the chat as well. Somebody says I'm jelly. Yeah, this is kind of this was my vacation shirt.
No, he's saying jelly like jealous.
Oh, okay. I got some issues, y'all.
Oh no,
I got some issues, y'all.
PK really does have some. Oh yeah, look at this.
What's that?
That's not big enough. I like to pay.
Hey, in case you guys don't know yet, she got a black card invitation. See, welcome to my life of this is what I get. It just rubs in my face for like the entire week. What are you reading now? What is that?
I'm reading the annual fee, $495.
Hell no, keep that ass moving. Even Bernie Mac came from the grave to laugh at that. What?
But it doesn't say how much you have to spend. At least I haven't read that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you have to spend like a certain amount. But at least $500 just to get the card.
All right, we're not getting the card. So can you please tear that up and throw it away?
I'll just put it to the side.
No, just don't put it to the side because aren't you already having credit card problems? Don't make me call your ass out.
No, not at all.
Before the show, she was like, "How personal do you want to get?" I'm like, "Baby, let's go heavy on these fools. Bring it to the table."
I cried in my sleep last night.
What happened?
Cried myself to sleep, actually.
Let's get into let's do this. Let's loosen her up.
Oh, good God. You're so creepy.
With Wine Wednesday, and then we're going to get into the personal part of the credit card drama, all right?
No, how do you do it?
It's Denise's wine.
When we start the actual thing, shut your damn mouth.
Okay, I'll just say
Why is it that? Guys, go back through the shows, podcast the show, and go back. Every single time I play that, every single time now for like 12 weeks, as soon as it goes on. All right, where's my wine? Where's my wine? I don't know what my wine is.
I don't sound like that.
I don't know what my wine is. I don't sound like that. That's pretty good, right?
No.
I don't sound like that. I got a black card. Kind of good? I know it's good because you're getting serious on me.
Yeah, I'm going to punch you in the nose again.
Hit you in the face is what I'm going to do. All right, here we go. You ready? Folks, Wine Wednesday right now.
Oh yeah, it's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh yeah, no credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gon' be pointless. Oh yeah, she don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to. White girl drunk.
What's my favorite part? White girl drunk. What in God's name are you doing?
Cork.
Can you do it like in front of the? Well, you snorted. We got the snort already. We got the snort, folks.
I'm having an issue and I'm very mad and frustrated.
What happened? Talk to me.
Okay, so we have a very
Do it on the other side.
We have a very old wine cork thing apparently.
It's not that old. I got that in Portland. It was like 4 years old.
So when I went to use this tool to open the wine.
Let me hold it to the microphone. Listen to this thing. We might have. That's how you know you have a problem when your wine opener is not that old, obviously, and sounds like this.
Yeah, it's dying.
And like the minute it hits a cork, it's like. Can we take it back to Costco? Isn't it a Costco?
Yeah, yes, we definitely should. So,
yeah.
Meanwhile, I got this much out of the wine.
Okay.
The other half is.
Just push it in. It's not that difficult, right?
The cork's gonna be in the wine.
We're about to go off the air because she's about to spill wine all over all this nice stuff that I bought. Yes.
Gosh,
that's good.
it.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's great. Break the glass countertop, please.
I had the best.
Oh, that's awesome.
The best.
Let me try the wine opener again.
Good luck.
Why wouldn't you just try the wine opener
I
again?
did.
Okay, now listen to this.
Why don't we just use a manual one?
Where is do you know how to use a manual one? I'd like to see
I
you do that.
don't even know if we have one.
Okay, well, I'm glad you brought it in here. Hold on a second. Let me, all right, here we go. Jesus. Oh, my Lord.
I think...
Tell us a little something about this wine.
Okay, so as we are getting the wine open, it's a cab out of, it's called Winty.
What is Winty? Hey, we went to Dundee.
We did.
Up in Portland.
But this is my segment. So it's a Winty
shut up.
Vineyard. It's a 2011. It's called Southern Hill. So it's a Southern Hill cab.
Okay.
It was actually a vineyard that was established in 1883 on 47 acres of land. I've done some research.
Wow, you're actually bringing some knowledge to the segment for once.
I am. So once we taste it, we can tell you what it tastes like.
Okay.
But in the meantime, what's kind of cool is some of the vines were imported from Bordeaux.
Oh, really?
The 9th largest city in France.
Okay.
And then cloned 7 and 8.
What the F does that all mean? Is that how they get you to spend all the money on? Okay, I think I got it.
And
now there is a little bit of ink in here, but your boy got it.
So,
shit! God damn it! Damn it!
Well,
there goes my Liv Armstrong shorts. How bad does that suck? Oh no! I got these bitches on sale after you did the steroid crap. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh man! Crap! I'm gonna have to go back to I don't even know where I can get these. These are vintage.
So. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh.
Here it is.
Look how dirty this crap is. Look at, I don't even know if you can see this. If you're listening to the podcast, there's nothing but cork all over this thing. And now I got wine on the monitor. I'm gonna need a napkin or something.
I don't have one.
I can't even switch the screens right now.
You can use part of my black card.
I'm not gonna use that. All right. So what am I tasting now? Cork.
Basically, this is a cab from the San Francisco Bay, Liverpool, whatever.
Yeah.
Just drink it.
All right.
Cheers.
What is wrong?
I don't know.
We take 2 weeks off. This show's a mess. Hey, cheers to everybody. Thank you very much for joining us as well. Hopefully you have a beverage, maybe a beer or something if you're over 21. This is what we do here. It's Wednesday night. We're having a little good time, and cheers to you. Cheers to you. Obviously, you cheers the microphone already. It has a hint of cork and cardboard taste, and it's not bad actually. How much was this?
It's really not bad. It was on sale for $12.99, regular $18.99.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm always about the deals.
And where'd you get it from? Where was the store? Kroger. All right, very nice.
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
Let's see. The U.S. is the 25 biggest coffee drinking in the world. Coffee drinkers country in the world, which I just discovered. Can you believe this? I just discovered coffee for the first time.
You haven't discovered it. You just finally appreciate coffee.
No, I don't appreciate it because it doesn't taste good. Because I don't want to get addicted to coffee, so I don't actually do the frappuccino with the vintage latte and the the skin fatless milk or whatever the hell you order.
The fatless milk.
The almond flavor, but
fatless milk. Okay, it's a new one.
But I swore off energy drinks. We'll see how long that lasts. I swore them all off, right? So what I do now, what is? Are we going to the Kiki cam? What is Kiki doing?
Yeah, we can go to the Kiki. Oh.
What do you have in the bag?
I don't know. Something she wants, apparently.
If you're podcasting the show, you gotta watch it live. Head over to the YouTube channel and watch it live. You can see there's the Kiki cam.
It's a Kiki Pinata.
Okay. So I don't want to get addicted to coffee, so I've just been doing the shots, the espresso shots. Well, I figured it because it never really worked for me in the past, and then I was like, well, I don't want to be one of these coffee guys. I just didn't want to do that. So, but I swore off energy drinks, and I've been hitting those espresso shots hard. I think I got 9 yesterday. I think I did 9. 4 and 5.
Espresso.
Yeah, I did 5 after the show. I came to the house at around like 2 o'clock. We have some coffee downstairs, like this free coffee thingy. We can make espresso shots, and I had 2 double ones. Man, I was on fire. There you go.
I haven't seen you have that much energy since you found out Jeff was coming to town.
Hey, watch your mouth. That's my boy. Watch your mouth. Mm-hmm. That is my stuff, though. Like, I don't, man, you know? Somebody in the chat, www.pkndk.com. Not somebody. Can you change your name at some point? I have to start blocking fools. Energy drinks are the S. Redline, bro. Yeah, man, I did Redline. That's the only thing that once made me kind of ill, but we were also drinking when we killed the Red Line. Right. If anybody wants my my Red Loco, what is it called?
4 Loco.
4 Loco. I still got some. I got like 4 or 5 cans in the fridge. If you want them, they're the original. They came with a Liv Armstrong shorts. They're back in the day vintage. So if you like that, holla at your boy. There you go. Speaking of hollering at your boy, we've got we're going to give away $40 in the DK phrase, that PK phrase. I renamed the whole thing because she ain't paying for crap. So
true.
She ain't going to the post office. No. She ain't writing the crap down. No. She ain't pulling out the debit card.
I wrote it down today.
So she actually didn't even come up with a phrase. She was like, "Can you come up with a phrase?" I'm like, "Did you contribute anything to this?"
No, I wrote it down.
All right. So how does this segment work? Go ahead.
This segment works by, during the show, we will say a phrase, say it only once. You need to write it down. And at the conclusion of the show, you will have 10 minutes to send us an email to pk@pkndk.com.
Yes.
And if you have it correct, we will write your name down. All of the names will be put into a bowl with the correct phrase, and then I will do a random draw, and one will win.
That's right. And it's different amounts, but because of our trip, we've been kind of, we're like hitting the $40, which I know it's not like a whole lot, but hell, you're watching the show, hanging out with us, and maybe the $40 could buy you something to drink or eat while you're watching the show next week. Maybe take you out to dinner or something like that. Just something nice to reward everybody that kind of hangs out with us live. Again, we do appreciate everybody else. If you're podcasting the show, if you're watching it later, thank you very much. Appreciate you. If you can ever catch it live on Wednesdays, please do so. www.pkndk.com. Click in the watch tab, and then you can join the chat. The phrase comes in 3 parts. Part number 1's going to be right now. Make sure you write it down exactly as he says it, because I've been going through them, and some of them, I would say about like maybe a third, have been off by like a word or 2.
Okay.
All right, so you have to have the phrase spot on. If you do, your name goes in the bowl after the show. You got 10 minutes to send it in, and then you could possibly win different cash amounts. I think one week we did 60. One week we might ramp it up. It all just depends on what's happening. All right, so the first DK phrase that PK pays right now. Go ahead.
The porcupine wears deodorant.
All right. The porcupine wears deodorant.
That's it.
All right. We got it out there. You got it. Write it down one more time.
The porcupine wears deodorant.
There it is.
Watch, comment, share.
I'm going to come at you hard with some WTF stories this week. A lot of stuff going on. There's a lady that went on a 30-day pet food diet. Chicago author who wrote How to Survive the Bulls was gored on Wednesday at the Running of the Bulls. We're going to have our buddy Brad call in.
Oh, perfect.
He did Running of the Bulls, broke his leg.
Yes.
That story coming up. A story about instant karma in the WTF stories this week coming up. Tell you about the guy trying to get into the bathroom on a train, opened up the door, 6 angry chicks came out, beat his ass. That story coming your way. I'm I'm a little thrown off. What is she doing? Why is she looking at my legs like that?
Oh, she looks so.
What is she?
Dropped the wine.
What? Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, you dropped the wine.
I'm trying to do the show. She look at her go.
Look how cute. Look.
So he wanted to stay up and kind of play around and mess around or whatever.
Shut up, Kiki! It's my buddy Tony who was on the phone with his mom when that happened.
She's getting down.
I know.
It's kind of gross.
A little higher, baby. A little higher.
That is disgusting. Kiki.
White dog drunk.
Kiki.
All right. Get out of here. Get out of here. Also, a survey about apples and how they turn women on.
Ooh, they do.
Jesus. Seriously, go to the other side of the room. You're killing me right
Tommy.
now. Go. Oh, and I'm very excited about this because I got into an argument on Twitter, and I usually don't. I'm like, whatever. But I had to defend this position. Somebody was talking crap about Uber. Now, you gotta have to help me in the chat. Do they have Uber in P-Town?
I'm not sure.
Or where you live? Maybe you're in Fresno. Maybe you're a lot of people watching from San Antonio for some reason. I don't know why, but welcome. But let us know the city that you're from, and if you've tried to find Uber, do they have Uber there? I got into an argument about Uber. Some guy was going off about it. So instead of just giving you my opinion on Uber, I have the hard facts.
Yeah, explain what Uber is just for someone that's I don't know what that word means.
Uber is, you want to do it right now?
Yes.
I guess we can. Uber is kind of like a cab service, but it's not really. It's the cab system is broken in my opinion. Uber is like normal people, like you and me. If you want to make some money, you're gonna have to put her out because she's move her to the other side.
Daddy doesn't love you.
I love how slow you go about doing it as well. Look at this. Let's just take a second and just watch this. We'll continue with the show here in just 1 moment, folks. We'll get back to the show here in just 1 moment. Let's just watch this for a minute. Let's just see how long this takes. I'm just curious to see how long a grown-ass woman is gonna take to get a dog out of here. That's just oh look. What was that on the clock? Anybody keeping out of your stopwatch?
Is there a problem?
Yeah, you couldn't have done that any slower. I mean, if you tried, you couldn't have done that any slower.
Back to Uber.
Uber is a great thing. People like you and me, what they pass a test, and you have to have a car that's I think 2008 or 2006 and newer. So it's got to be like a newer car, right? And what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at your stuff.
You describe Uber.
It is so funny. It basically is a share ride, but it's a service where if you want to do Uber, they do a test drive and then they give you a phone. And if you want to drive around and pick up people and drop them off, and then you turn the app on. If not, you turn the app off, and it's basically a car sharing ride.
And why is it better than Yellow Cab?
Because they actually show up on time and their cars are clean and they're nice.
Okay. Well, but there's been, to be fair, there's been some nice Yellow Cab people as well.
There have been.
Yeah.
But their cars weren't as nice.
No, they were not.
It's
And there's been some really, really weird cab drivers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about you. What is she barking at now?
She wants to be inside.
Well, let her get back inside.
Oh,
Jesus, we're never going to do this.
Come on in. Live from Studio C, it's Kiki. And my legs, that's back to it. You would think we'd be
welcome to this disaster of a show, folks, but hey, that's why it's the PK and DK show. So Uber is like normal people, and the thing about Uber is they're not marked. So if you're drunk and you call a cab on your phone or whatever, they show up and nobody else can steal them. Where cab drivers don't give a rat's ass. They'll pick up whoever, you could, even though they have the app and you could be like, hey, pick me up here. And they're like, okay, we're going to pick you up. Somebody else hails them. They're gone.
Or
and then
someone else just gets in it. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
But to be honest, we have also done the same thing. We're like, oh, cab, are you George? Yes.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have let us in is my point.
Oh, okay.
They've got an app and they've got the picture, but they don't abide by it. So,
Right.
And because of Yellow Cab, you can obviously see the cab, then anybody can pick it up.
All right, so what are just the facts?
I swear to God, cut me off again. Let's see what happens.
I'm waiting.
Let's see what happens. I'm stopping the clock. That's what I'm doing.
If I had a pencil, I would be do.
What is that? I don't even know what that means.
Just impatient.
Okay. Somebody in the chat earlier wanted to see an argument. You're about to see an argument. That's what you're about to say.
Angry bear.
So here are the facts. So somebody got on my Twitter, and we're going back and forth about Uber, talking about how it's not legit, and like cab drivers and the union. I don't know what the F they were saying. The facts are this. This was our trip from downtown Houston to the airport. All right, we've done this trip plenty of times. We've done it in a cab. It's between $60 and $70. On Uber, it's $31.53. This is the trip in Seattle that we took. Now we took it, this is going back to the hotel at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 1:28 a.m. It says right there. All right, now on the way to Seattle from the airport, it was what, $67? How much did we end up paying?
Yeah, that's right. 67 plus tip.
67 plus tip. Uber cost us a grand total of $27.
There you go.
Did I mention the actual car was clean? And I believe he even had a charger. Now, he didn't have a charger on the way up, but on the way back, I believe he even had a charger.
Yeah, the Uber driver had a charger.
And finally, one more. This is from Hobby in Houston to downtown Houston, the other airport that usually takes between $40 and $50 in a yellow cab, $20.82 in an Uber.
There you go.
So I would like to say to the people on Twitter that were coming after your boy hard, kiss my ass. I appreciate you.
Introducing
PKNDK.com. Watch, comment, share.
In the chat, Zachary says Lyft is another program like Uber. Yeah, I just never used Lyft. I think it is the same kind of thing. Help me out, though. Is it cheaper? Is it like around the same price?
That I'm not sure. I just know they have the pink mustache.
Which I think is bad because then somebody can steal them, right or no?
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't used it yet, so I can't really talk about Lyft. But yeah. We're going to go 1 minute inside DK's heads. He's going to go off. We're going to talk a little more about a Hawaii trip. We saw a shark around some kids swimming. You know, your boy didn't say nothing to nobody. But I did have my phone ready. I wanted you guys to see the, whatever would happen. What else we got to talk? We got to talk about, speaking of sharks, we're going shark fishing over the weekend. Well, I am, not you. What's the matter?
I don't think you're supposed to be saying that out loud, but thanks for ruining the surprise. Okay.
Oh, is it a surprise?
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of sharks,
I love their fins. Okay.
Somebody in the chat, www.pkndk.com, in the chat, go under the watch tab. You can find the chat. Lyft sucks. Somebody else said. I don't think it's the same person. Why does it suck, though? You got to give me some evidence. You got to tell me, like, you know. Somebody said, WTF, shark fishing. No, bro. I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. A new study. Let's do a Did You Know right now.
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
A new study out of Italy has found that women who eat at least 1 or 2 apples a day are hornier than women who don't.
I thought it kept the doctor away.
Yeah.
But apparently the doctor wants to come play.
Yeah. All right, I really need I need the joke sounder. I don't think we have that in here, do we?
No.
I'm looking for it. No, I don't see it. All right. Well, I did the liberty of going to the store and just getting you a few apples.
Thanks.
So if you'd like to
Did you wash them? No, there's a sticker on them. And look, this one's rotten.
Just eat the apple, bitch. Just eat the apple. Here's another one. Now, by the end of the show, I'd like for you to eat all the apples, please. Here you go. Here's another apple. Just to make sure that, you know. There you go. Again, a new study out of Italy has found that women who eat at least 1 or 2 apples a day are hornier than women who don't. Here's another apple. Here you go. Here you go. You have to eat all the apples. Why are you having one bite out of each apple?
Because the bar in my teeth just broke.
Oh, no. Did it really?
Yeah.
Okay, here's another apple, though. For real. Here you go.
Thanks.
No problem. Here's one more apple.
You gotta be kidding me.
Here you go. Again, a new study out of Italy has found that women who at least eat 1 or 2 apples a day are hornier than women who don't. Handle your business, girl.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink my wine, though, as you're doing that. What happened?
I have a permanent bar.
Yeah?
It's not so permanent right now. Now it's an apple.
The whole thing came off?
Yeah.
What?
Can you see that?
No, I cannot see it. Well, how would anybody be able to see it when you're not even looking towards?
You can't see it? Look.
Somebody said no babies. Oh, yeah, actually, I can see it.
Just don't touch it.
Let me play doctor, baby. Let me play doctor.
I need a dentist. Stat.
Well, you have a dentist, so call him tomorrow.
I know, but can you help me with these apples?
No, I'm already horny. You got to eat them by the end of the show, though. Yeah?
There you go.
Let's, real quick, is this Brad? Yo, there he is. That's my dude, man. How you doing, man?
Look at me on the big PK and DK show, man. I'm moving up like Georgia Wheat.
Yeah, right. This is bottom of the barrel, baby.
Hey,
This is bottom of the barrel, baby. This is it. Hey, I wanted to talk to you because we got a segment, WTF, the stories of the week, and one of the people wrote a book about how to like survive bull attacks, and then he went out and did the running of the bulls, and then of course he got gorged by a bull, and you did that. It's on my bucket list. It was on yours. You did it last year, and you broke your leg.
Yeah, it was crazy. Monday was the 1-year anniversary of me breaking my leg. It's crazy. This guy named Bill Hellman, who has run about 10 years, and the story is just pretty insane. He the most dangerous time during the run is when a bull gets separated. Now, what a lot of people don't know is when they raise these bulls, they have virtually no human interaction. So when they see this mob of people, this is the first time they've really had any sort of interaction with people at all. So they just want to get to where they're going. And they just start running, and really, for the most part, it's pretty safe as long as they're herded, as long as they're all together. It's when a bull gets separated that it becomes very dangerous. And that's exactly what happened in this dude's case. He went down, the bull went down with him, and his horn went straight through the guy's leg.
How dangerous is it, though, for somebody like me who, loves to do things that are out of, the left, and just like you, who went last year, like you broke your leg. Did you break your leg with a bull, or did you, because I thought it was the crowd that broke your leg?
Yeah, the majority of all of the injuries come from other runners because, you're not focused exactly on where you're running. You're obviously focused on where the bulls are. And that's what happened to me. I was focused on making sure that that I wasn't going to get gored by a bull, that as I was running, I was knocked down by a guy who literally ran smack into the back of my leg.
Oh,
knocked me down and ended up fracturing my leg in 5 places. So I'm just at the point where, it was pretty bad. But almost.
What was the hospital like, though, in a different country? Because that's my other big fear. It's like, I don't know if I trust. I guess it's not like it's an uncivilized country, but still, I'd be kind of, curious about how that hospital experience.
Some of the best orthopedic surgeons in the world are in Pamplona in Spain because that's what they do. That being said, it is a rather small city, and Spanish nurses.
Yeah.
Woo,
oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Man, oh man. But this hospital in particular, the one where this guy's in, has no air conditioning.
Oh.
I shared a room with a guy who had been there for 6 months, spoke no English. All he did was, make gastric noises. It is pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. But it's filled during the Encierro, which is what they call the running of the bulls, with people who are injured. And there are a lot of them. Every single run. And it's not just one day. That's another thing that people are confused by. It goes on for 10 days. So a lot of people every single day are.
Wait, how many days do you get to do it? Do you just get to do it one time, though? Or is like, can you do it like as much as you want?
You can do it as many times as you want every single day.
How long is the run?
It's at 8 a.m. It runs for 10 days, and you can run every day if you want.
But like how long? Like in miles is the run? Is it like?
It's about a half a mile. It's not very long at all.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
So if you were to run, the whole thing is done by 2.5 minutes.
How many people get injured? How many people get it? Like, were you like? Was there like a line of ambulances, like at the running of the bulls, or were like you one of the few that just unfortunately were at the wrong place at the wrong time?
People are injured every single day, and it is very, very common. Their EMT and medical team there is just amazing. Like in the case of this guy that you're talking about that was gored Wednesday, today during the festival. He literally, it was a centimeter. The goring happened a centimeter from his femoral artery, which would have killed him.
Oh, wow.
But he's expected to have a full recovery. And
how many people die? Does anybody die? Like, do you ever see is there like a line of ambulances to the left and a line of like hearses to the right?
Since they've been keeping records on the running of the bulls, I believe, and don't quote me, but I believe 13 people have died.
Okay.
Since
That's not bad, though, because they've been doing it since,
Absolutely. It's been going on for hundreds and hundreds
Yeah.
of years. So the fact that, 13 people dying is awful, but 13 people, you got to put that in perspective. One of those people that was an American from Chicago.
Yeah, 13 people. Yeah, bro, they like 9 people, and like 60 people were shot over the weekend in Chirac. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
Come on now. I totally want to do that. I know you give me the look over there. Like I'm not going to be able to do that. What's that look for?
Oh, I just had a question. If you had to sign like a waiver or something.
Yeah, is there a waiver?
You start running.
No waiver. You just show up. You kind of scout out where you want to start along the run. I went with a group of guys that have been doing this forever. So these were veterans, and they kind of gave me the whole rundown of exactly what to do and what to expect. It was the very first time. It's funny because one of the guys, a big shout out to my boy Peter Remington in Houston, Texas. He has gone 24 years, and he's run hundreds of times. Never been injured.
I don't know about that, bro, though. That's something you do once, and then you're like, yeah, I ran with the Bulls. I'm out. Like, if you run not many times, you're like testing fate. You're playing with, like, the Grim Reaper.
PK, it's amazing. These people are there every single year, year after year after year. It's a lifestyle for them, and they're in love.
In our chat, Cosmic Chaos is saying, running with the Bulls separates the men from the boys. I'm proud to be a boy. That's from Cosmic Chaos. Also, let's see, PK can run half mile, done in about 10 minutes according to his mile run. I got to block the mile run on my Nike thing. Mm-hmm. But, all right, so are you going to do it again, or are you completely done with it?
I absolutely want to go back because of the San Fermin Festival and the time that I had there before I broke my leg was one of the greatest experiences of my life. Will I run again? I don't know. It's going to be a last-minute call.
Yeah.
And I
want to go back.
I asked you this when you got back. By the way, talking to our buddy Brad. I asked you this when you got back, though. When you fly, like, does it matter that your leg is broken? Is there, like, a pressure issue? Or, like, could you not fly right away?
That was a nightmare all into itself. I was supposed to get out of Spain on Saturday. I didn't end up leaving it till Tuesday. I had to upgrade to first class, which cost me another $2,500.
Woo!
Elevate my leg. It was a nightmare. But, man, what an incredible experience. I think everybody should at least experience the festival. Whether they choose to run or not is up to them. But being there was unlike anything ever.
Awesomeness. Hey, man, thanks for calling up, man. Appreciate the time.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Brad.
DK.
Yes.
Love you, darling. Take care, guys.
Take you, see, man.
Bye.
Now it's time. What the A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now. What the
That was my leading story. Was the guy that wrote the book, or a chapter in the book, How to Survive the Bulls. Was gored Wednesday during the Spanish Bull Run Festival. He says, when I fell, the bull fell on me and gored me in one motion. All right. Story number 2, there's a new video online of a girl who's high on drugs talking all kinds of nonsense. I got that audio for you right now.
Hey, what's up, Ketchup Mustard? Yeah, what's up, Tony Wood? Boss man. I own a satellite. I own Facebook. I put $1 million on Italian Mafia. That's my island, Russia. I'm not joking. Why are you recording me on my own phone?
Crack kills.
This is a lawsuit
Say, get out of
right here of what what is for missiles and national security of the United States and blowing the cover of Ketchup Mustard and yes, of the architect company that is for international.
That's a crackhead if I've ever heard one right there. That's what that is. And you got me kind of concerned because you keep bringing up all the news stories around Washington legalizing weed.
I know. It's
You're like one
time.
step away from Ketchup and Mustard Girl and the government of the United States.
Well, it's not legal in Texas, but if I'm in Washington, and it's legal.
Remember, your parents are watching. Say hello, Mom.
Hello.
Say hi, Mom. Yeah.
I
This is what you raised. That's right there what you've raised.
Yeah, so I thought it was interesting because all of the people and news outlets in Portland were like minute by minute. The pot store is going to open at 8. The Freedom Market's opening at 8. And pot will be delivered at 11:30. And then it didn't get there till 9. Then today there's like miles of people and people are mad. Like, why are there so many people in line?
Is it, Is it everywhere there?
It's going to be, well, I think there's like 40 or 50 stores.
Okay.
that will have it. I know a lot of information about
You
this,
do.
don't I?
You do. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. We're getting the show ready, and she, like, for the last 2 days, kept sending me all these Washington weed stories. And I'm
That
like,
was interesting.
all right, I got it. I'm like, damn.
That was interesting.
You subliminally telling me something?
Sorry,
the matter?
the permanent thing that's not permanent anymore. That
Is it completely out of your...
Yeah.
Just pull it out then.
No, it's still on this side. It's still cemented on the right side, but it's not cemented on the left.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's not cemented on one side, just yank it.
then
Do you want a pair of
I took this one
pliers?
out. No way.
Oh, that'd be great. Like
No.
a...
So I
that'd be a great YouTube clip.
Sorry, now I feel like I'm slurring or something.
You know what we're not doing tonight? You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Now it's time. What the A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now.
Continues now. Nothing wrong with going to the beach, finding a comfy spot, smoking a little weed if you're in Washington, obviously. Unless you're a lifeguard. Cops found 2 joints, 2 bags of weed, and a pipe inside a 2002 Suburban. Charged 6 of the lifeguard teens. All busted. How about this lady that is going on a 30-day pet food diet? She owns like some kind of natural pet food store, and she's going on and on about how like pet food is healthy for you and know the ingredients, and she's on a diet. Here's the kicker, though. This is a clip from the video. So if there's anybody that needs a diet, you're right, is that lady. Or is that a dude?
There you go.
We're going to put that video online if you'd like to check that out. Some instant karma out of Georgia where a guy stole a bike Monday from a bed of a pickup truck. He was chased by some of the employees, ran into a curb, and then face planted. He's in the hospital and probably now in jail. And a man, this is my favorite story, a man who tried to force his way into a train toilet because I guess, you know, like over in London, you got the trains.
Yeah.
And whoever was in the bathroom was taking forever, so he's like pounding on the door, and finally the door opens up. It's 6 chicks.
Oh.
And they start beating his ass.
Oh. They were busy doing something.
There you go.
They don't know. My favorite part of the story, it says, let's see, why the 6 women were in the same toilet cubicle is currently unclear, police say. And finally, the last story was a bar owner that stole a bunch of money and returned it. I didn't read the story. You did. Tell me a little about it.
So it was 17 years later. This girl went to the bar and stole all the $200 from the bartender, and then she decided 17 years later to bring it back.
Why would she bring it back?
I don't know. I guess guilt finally got her.
Although I say that knowing that, like, our friend just told us a story over the weekend that he kind of did the same thing. He didn't know, though. He didn't steal the stuff. The person he was having dinner with said, hey, I got the check. She went to the bathroom, came back. That's when she was like, I got the check. So everybody left. Then she pulled the check out of her, like, pocket or something and was like, oh, we just dined and dashed. Mm-hmm. So our buddy, 20 years later, went back. Was it 20 years? How long later was it?
Yeah, he said it was in 1974 it happened. So what? That's 30.
He went back and
years?
paid the tab.
Yeah.
Applaud that.
Yeah. They had the menu and everything. So he's like, I think we ordered this. I think we ordered that. Probably a lot of that.
Yeah, they pulled out the old menus from the back, and they were like, what? If I'm only in the bar and somebody comes in and was like, yeah, I skipped on my tab like 20 years ago, I probably would let them go. I'd be like, all right, thanks for your honesty or whatever.
Right.
They pulled out the menus from the back, the old menus, and they were like, all right, what did you guys order? But the bar did buy him like a round of drinks.
Yeah, that's good.
I guess part of that. So there you go. That's your WTF stories of this week.
Ooh. Did you know? No. Did you know?
Couple more did you know stories here. There's a new device called the Kegel that helps you with your lady parts, if you know what I'm talking about. You put the device down there, do your Kegel exercises. It measures the strength and it like makes it tight, makes it right.
Okay. Strengthen.
There you go.
If you'd like to buy one, you can. It's on Kickstarter right now. Maybe we can put the link in the foolery page of www.pkndk.com. I was thinking about getting one. It's a Kickstarter thing. And Kickstarter, man, takes for... Like, I got some glasses from Kickstarter that I was supposed to get like June 20-something, right? It's July now. So, I don't know. But I'm thinking about buying this and maybe giving it away on the show.
Okay.
Speaking of giving stuff away, right now we've got the second part of DK's phrase that PK pays. Go ahead.
We have.
Write this down because it could be worth $40 tonight. $40, you got to have all 3, and they got to be on point. My friends, good luck. Listen to DK.
In the summer sun.
One more time. Bring it back. Come on now.
In the summer sun.
Say it again.
In the summer sun.
What's up? You're in the car? Well, plug your phone in and listen live. Get all the details now at www.pkndk.com. It's the adventures of PK and DK.
I know your silly ass was not fist pumping. Did it in L.A., got caught, LOL. I'm not sure what he's talking about, though. Took my ID until I paid my tab. What's that? Dine and Dash, yeah. I'm going to be honest with you, because I'm not here to lie to you. I'm just going to be honest with you. Some stories are going to be good, some stories are going to be bad. This is probably the bad story. I don't know. We were in San Francisco, and we Dine and Dashed. Only one time we did, and I did only because... Wasn't I pissed at the waitress?
I think we were wasted.
But she was like a horrible waitress.
Right.
Yes, we were wasted. I'm not going to say we're not wasted.
Yeah,
we were
like
wasted.
3 in the morning.
Tanked. 3 in the morning, right? But she wasn't coming around. It was like 20 minutes waiting for the tab, and I was like, forget this. And then, so yeah. That's the only time, though. I like to, not only pay, but I like to tip my waitresses and waiters. They work hard, and they, more importantly, mess with my food, so I don't want them,
spitting in it. Or
Yeah. You got to respect the people handling with your food. Like the fools that are mad at the drive-thrus and stuff. I'm like, they're making your food. What are you doing? You cannot possibly be that dumb, right?
Right.
Come on now. They're making your food.
There's been a few times where I'm in the McDonald's line and they're like, okay, ma'am, you need to go to the side. And I'm like, it's been 10 minutes, but I'm not going to go in and say anything because I want my wrap clean.
So don't mess with people that are making your food. Don't mess it. Raymond in the chat says, was that the second phrase? That was the second phrase. Hopefully you wrote it down. Again, that was the second phrase. Will you say it again? No, don't. We only say it once.
Allowed.
Exactly.
My hands are tied.
I was testing your ass. And you passed.
There you go.
Time.com has a great article on how to tell your kids you can't afford their dream college. Did you ever have that discussion with your parents?
No.
You never had a discussion about college with your parents? I know you got sort of a part of a scholarship.
I did.
But you never had a conversation about where you're going to go and who's going to pay for that?
All I knew is I was going to pay for it. They helped with my loans, but in the end, I'd have to pay them back.
Okay.
But no, never any big discussion.
We'll put the link up online, or you can just look it up. It's a great article on that. The only reason I bring it up is because that's and honestly, this is really scary about having kids because you never know what insignificant conversation that you think is insignificant they're always going to think about. And that's the one with my mom that always comes to the forefront of my thoughts was when I was like, hey, what college am I going to? And she laughed at my face.
Aww.
She laughed at my face. I ain't paying for your college.
She laughed?
Well, she didn't technically laugh, but she didn't put me down gently.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing that I think she was like, I ain't paying for your college. We can't pay for your college. You got to get a scholarship.
Yeah.
But it always stuck with me. I don't know why. That's the one thing. I was so mad. I didn't talk to her for a couple of days.
I'm trying to think if there was any conversations that...
You never had one that just stuck that you were just you were so mad? That was mine.
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay.
Sorry, lame story.
Maybe next week, by next week, maybe you can think of something?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Thanks. I know.
Let's do 60 seconds in your... Are you ready for that? Oh, I know you're having some problems with your mouth.
I am. It's very painful, but...
What do you can you bend it back or something?
No.
By the way, see, if you just joined the show, she kind of did I don't know, the bar broke or something? What happened?
A permanent retainer. It's that silver thing that's at the bottom of my teeth. And by eating an apple that PK fed me 7 of.
Horny, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very horny now with this.
Yeah.
It broke. And so it's
horny and tore up.
Sticking to the side of my mouth and tongue.
And I'm not talking about her mouth.
All right. Okay.
Ah ha ha ha.
Good God.
Can I have a refill on my wine? No.
Yes, you can. As long as you like cork in it. That's the only way you're getting it tonight.
All right, you got to go 1 minute in your head.
And now, 1 minute inside DK's head.
60 seconds. Go off on somebody. Go.
So we were fortunate enough to buy tickets to go to Maui, Hawaii. And we're sitting there at a bar with beachfront. That's all you see. And this chick next to me, she sat down with her hat down halfway her face and just sat there and complained the whole time, just bitched about everything. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh, make me a Bloody Mary, but make it good. Oh, this is the worst Bloody Mary I've ever had. Oh, I want a hamburger. I want light cheese. I want this. I just complain oh, could you believe, Susie? I couldn't believe.
Was she hot?
No.
Okay, all right, keep going.
Well, unless she kind of looked like JWoww from,
She looked like JWoww?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot?
No.
Anyway, just hat down and just complaining about everything. And she finally picked up, yeah, this is me. And I'm like, PK, are you listening to this? How could somebody complain? This is the most beautiful place. People spend so much money, so much time getting here. Can you shut her up?
I think, and I could be wrong, but I think she was on the drugs.
Oh.
Because she ordered 3 lunches. Now, tell me if this is a sign that you're on some drugs.
That's true.
She ordered 3 lunches, and they were talking about crack. at some point in the conversation. And it wasn't like I was eavesdropping, like these, like loud people. You know those loud people you sit next to and you're like, shut the F up. Do you have to be that loud? Or like the people on the phone that you're just like, why are you so damn loud? You don't have to be that loud. She was that, talking about crack, and then their other friend was going to go to a Mexican place, but then she came complaining the entire time.
So we knew the whole story, basically. They're that
Think
loud.
about it. We're like, picture, there's a bar. You want to talk about heaven. This is heaven. Some people's heaven is like a beach, your feet in the sand and stuff. No, we're at a bar. The whole bar back is bottles and a window overlooking just the beach.
Yeah, Nepali Bay.
So it's not like you're just in the beach, but you're at a bar and then you're seeing the ocean. It was the perfect place. It's heaven.
Except for this bitch. She couldn't
And then
keep
this
her
bitch
trap
sits
shut.
down.
I was furious. I was about to get up and be like, really, bitch? Can you see outside? Can you shut your trap before I shut it for you? Thanks.
Hey, what's up, ketchup mustard? Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Whoa. Boss man. I don't understand life.
It's a fact. Stupid people have stupid children. If you're stupid, please don't have sex. If you insist on having sex, then please have sex with animals.
Got a comment?
757-414-PKDK. 757-414-PKDK.
What? No phone? What, did your dog eat it? He did. Well, until he shuts it out.
Oh, that's a little Kiki. I hear her barking. I hear her barking. Hear her barking.
Why are you checking out your neck?
Oh, I got fat neck.
Okay.
I got fat neck. Look at this neck. I got to get on a diet. I've been on a diet.
We have been on a diet since Monday.
You know, I told everybody at work I'm going on a diet. They laughed in my face.
Every single time we come back from it.
I don't appreciate that.
I gotta get myself together. Oh man, I've been on this. I'll get my stuff together on Monday. Monday it is, and on Monday we always go to the store. We always get stuff to make juice, healthy food, and then what happens? We order pizza and drink wine.
By the way,
that's the truth.
This is the phone number right there, 757-414-PKDK. If you'd like to get on the show, that's how you get on the show. If you're podcasting, watching the show later, obviously don't call. I always come into the studio during the week, and I look at the screen, and there's like 6-7 calls. I'm like, bro, you got to do it when we're on. We don't just hang out in here waiting for your phone call. But when we're on, you can call over here. You can call this phone
There
number.
you go.
That's how you get on. And yeah, no. I'm on a diet for real this time. I'm on a diet for real. One of my good friends, right? Dude is an athlete, is coming to town. Coming to hang out.
One of PK's best bros. A bromance.
Yeah,
but don't tell the other bros because they might get offended.
No. I got like 3-4 really, really good friends, and they know their stand. It's like, I don't categorize friends as like you're better than him. I categorize as I have a group of really, really good friends that I would do anything for. Those friends, are, in my opinion, are family. Then you got a lower tier friends that you still do stuff for. You know, they're cool, but they're not like your top tier friends. And then you got the rest of the people, and then the people that you spit on.
Oh, gross.
You know, you got those people as well. You got to spit on somebody every once in a while.
disgusting.
You want to hang out at a party? That's fine. They look at you sideways, right in their face. But this guy is like, and he's a good friend because we talk all the time, and he's really inspirational.
Okay.
Because he's obviously an athlete, and but I've fattened up over the last 6 months.
You have.
So now I feel like I'm gonna see this guy, and he's gonna look at me sideways, like, "Ooh, you ballooned up, you fat up, you know."
Do you think that men really think of that about each other?
I think they do. You don't think they do?
I thought it was more of a girl thing, like, "Oh, look at her. Oh, I'm more comfortable with myself."
No, I think men.
I
think men that like our roommate Ivan, fat right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, way to not throw out names.
No, I got love for you though, bro. I say it with respect, love, tender care. But me, look at me.
PK's a balloon.
Look, I'm a balloon. Put Goodyear on the side of this bitch.
And he's gonna go flying.
What?
Goodyear balloon that flies in the air.
Oh, okay, all right. You're co-signing. I like that. You're on point. Mm-hmm. But the point is that I think guys as well, I'll ask you in the chat, www.pkndk.com. PK likes black dick. That's nice. Thank you. I appreciate. I told you to change it. You changed it, so I got to give you respect. Come on now.
There you go.
It says men do. Let's see. Fatty do the challenge. Yeah, I know, Zachary.
Fappy.
I know.
Fappy, honey.
Oh, Fappy.
Get it right,
Fat
remember?
and happy. Yes, you're on point. You did that like 3 shows ago.
Fappy.
You's about to get. This is gonna be some problems right now.
Stupid bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You got one of those. Yes, you did. You got one of those. So anyway, whatever. So Buddy's coming to town. Whatever. I'm gonna go on a diet though. You just wait. Like
When?
I'm on a diet now.
Oh, so I thought wine isn't included.
Nah, because wine is healthy. I'm not drinking white wine, stupid.
Wine is grapes.
No,
Juice.
red wine is healthy.
Okay. Not when you drink 2 bottles.
Well, I haven't. I've only drank one.
It's not the end of the night.
That's not the point.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the point.
We'd like to take a second to thank you for watching our live show. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/PKandDK. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/PKandDK. We'll love you forever. Or until we forget who we are, like that cute couple in the Notebook.
Okay, I can't talk about the shark fishing, so let me delete that off the schedule. In the chat, www.pkandk.com. I won't lie, when I see fit guys, I'm like, damn, I need to get my act together. I know. Reno Cachino. I feel you, dude. It just sucks, man. It's so damn hard and food tastes so good. Drive by Mickey D's. Woo!
Not all of it is just
Get
food.
that Big Mac in Canada. You can get a Big Mac with like 6 patties.
It's not.
Bring that shit to daddy.
Hey, it's not just about food consumption. You also need to get your ass out and work out, whether that's walking,
You're wrong.
running.
You're wrong.
You need to
You're wrong.
incorporate
You're
that.
wrong.
No, I'm not.
You're wrong.
This is my personal opinion.
Look, the shirt.
My opinion,
the shirt was
fappy.
a river. The shirt was a river. I put it on. This bitch is an ocean.
Yeah, fappy shirt.
Let me tell you why you're wrong.
I'm right. This is my
Food
opinion.
consumption is 80%. This is science. So shush.
My opinion.
In the name of science, shush.
Oh, shushing me.
Shush.
Shushing me.
I sure did.
Shush. No, shush you back.
In the name of science, oh good Lord. You've been shushed. 80% is about what you eat. So it does not matter if you're out there running your ass off if you're eating like crap.
Then what's the
So on
other-
days like today where your boy did not work out, I just ate extra healthy. Only hit up that Mickey D's once. Come on now.
In my
Brush
opinion,
your shoulders up.
In my opinion, when
This is not science.
I don't care. It's DK's opinion. That's all.
Keep it in the kitchen.
Put your hand down. So when I wake up in the morning to work out, that gets me going like on a high note, and I want to eat healthy. I don't want to work out and then have a cheeseburger and feel fat. So I wake up and then I have like toast or I have egg whites, and then into lunch with the salad with chicken, and to dinner with like turkey burger. Like that's, I feel good. But if I don't wake up, I wake up late, and all I want to do is get something like fast from the like freezer or something, and like heat it up in the microwave. Like it's different for me.
No. She eats like a fat girl in the middle of the night. She gets up and has cookies and chocolate
I don't
milk.
have cookies and chocolate milk.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't buy those anymore. I used to.
You're
but
like a marathon runner during the day. I'm like, what'd you have for lunch? She was, I had a salad for lunch. Yes, I did.
I did.
In the morning, I see cookies.
No
There's
more.
crumbs in the bed.
No, I don't.
It's got milk in a glass.
No, but I will be honest.
Like a fat girl.
I will be honest. If you went to the kitchen sink, I did wake up at 1:30 this morning.
Yes, you did.
And I had a piece of toast with peanut butter.
You sure
and
did.
An orange juice.
Fat girl.
And then I went back to
middle of the night snacks.
And that's only because I threw out all the candy. And stop yelling at me. I'm trying to tell a story.
Thunder thighs?
I do not. You are in big trouble.
What did I do?
You.
What? Me?
So
Me?
I do have a problem because I have a bigger backside. That means I have bigger thighs. I can't have a big butt and skinny thighs.
I love that about you.
I know.
Honey, I love that about you.
That's no, get away. I'm not done with my story. So,
I'm giving you a hug. I love that about you.
And we live in
sexy girl.
Okay, I'm still talking.
All right, go ahead.
We live in Houston, which is like 95 degrees, still outside when it's 8 o'clock at night. So I was tired of wearing capri pants because when I wear short shorts, my thighs rub together because they're fat thunder thighs, as PK calls them.
No, I did not say fat thunder thighs. I did not say fat thunder thighs. Blah, blah, blah.
So I went to the Nike store and I ended up getting some longer shorts. And PK looks at me. He's like, "Oh, those are your big girl shorts, aren't they?" I was like, "Big girl? I'm not a big girl. I just have a big butt."
I did not say those are your big girl shirts.
Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
But I didn't mean it that way.
Okay, how
No, I
did you
didn't.
mean it?
I mean
fat
it-
girl? Is that even better?
Because you're a big girl now. You're not a little
Oh
girl.
my god!
What?
I'm not a girl.
No,
I'm
as
a
in
woman.
you're like older. So you're a big girl.
How about a woman or a lady?
Not a fat girl. I said big girl. There's a difference between big girl and fat girl,
Well,
right?
I'm glad I'm not a little girl. That'd be very creepy.
There's a difference is all I'm saying.
Oh, good
Ooh,
God.
she was mad at your boy. She came at me heavy.
Oh,
Heavy.
keep saying fat jokes. Come on. Keep them coming. I have my wine with cork in it. That's right.
I didn't.
I needed breathing.
Yeah, right?
I'm going to punch you in the nose.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, that's how I get my anger out.
No, this is not.
And then
come on.
still my tongue is all roughed up from apples.
Can we get into a more loving segment. Is that all right? Can we do something like that?
Let's do
Because the
that.
people on the chat, they're saying, what, a dick PK. That's from PK Loves Black D.
Oh, gosh.
Whatever, dude.
Reno, I wish I was fat girl wasted. I'm still sober.
There was another one that I wanted to read. It says, let's see, I'm starting diet soon. Got to lose 30 pounds that I gained since my last fight. Juan, what kind of fight, bro? Where's my invite? I'll come out, support the cause. Her metabolism is still legit. Yeah, she looks good, though. She looks good. Let's see. And dude, shut up. You're making it worse. Great advice from a chick, Amanda.
Yes.
So
yes,
that's
you,
why we
Amanda.
love chicks that are in the chat room because they
Right.
can put me in the place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Loressa says, black girl booty.
I can't help it.
There you go.
Let's get into a more loving segment right now.
Is there like...
Was that a song?
Loving.
I don't know what
No,
that was.
that's
That
the
sounded
loving
like
segment.
a like a cargo ship was coming into the harbor. With seagulls in the air and a dog barking.
Ship dog, Kiki.
All right. You came up with a list of 10 signs that you're with the man that you will end up marrying.
Yes, I did.
So for everybody in the chat, if you're not married, if you're dating somebody or whatever, play along with us. Work your way up to number 1 now. And then we're going to go through this list, and then you can kind of check your own relationship. If you're listening to the podcast, this is perfect. Check your own relationship on, do you pass some of these signs? And I want to run these signs by Denise. I want your honest opinion. Do I still meet, pass, or fail these signs? 10 signs you are with the man you will end up marrying. Go ahead.
You can do things like travel together without fighting all the time.
And I think I do pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't want to be biased. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I want your honest opinion. Go.
Yeah, no, I think we do a great job. We haven't fought in a
So I pass.
while. Yeah,
So
you
I get a
passed.
ding.
You passed.
Yes.
He tells you out of the blue
Shut
that
up.
you look
The ding
hot.
is still going on, dude. The ding is still going on. I know you hear it.
Cut that bitch off.
Okay, I get it.
All right.
Go on.
Number 9.
He tells you out of the blue that you look hot. You passed.
I passed that one?
You did.
Hey!
There you go.
And that happens when he just smacks my butt in front of everyone at any random time. Very.
I will never forget being outside of Costco in Tualatin, and I smacked that ass good every once in a while. You know, you smack the ass, and sometimes you kind of like, you know, it's all about the angle of the ass smacking and the cheek location.
And the cupping, apparently.
And the cupping, and it's like,
Good God.
sometimes it's still an ass smack, but sometimes it just pow, and it's like the most marvelous thing. It's magic in the air. And I remember we were in Tualatin in front of the Costco, and it was magical. It was like Disney, write a movie about this ass smack. It was that magical. It was like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then I get an email like 3 days later from like some kid that must have been like 17, 18, said my parents, we were walking, and I was like, oh my God, look, that's PK from the radio. And then you smacked your girl's ass. And my mom was, or my dad was kind of like, looked at my mom, and my mom, I thought she was going to be appalled, but she said, why don't you smack my ass like that anymore? Let's applaud her.
There you go.
Back to your list.
When your friends complain about their significant others or the guys they've gone out with, you get kind of quiet because you don't have much to contribute.
How do I do?
Pretty good.
Okay, yes, I'm killing this list. Yeah.
You cry in front of him without feeling embarrassed.
You what?
You cry.
Oh, you cry.
Yeah.
I thought you said climb. I didn't know what the hell you were climbing.
I climb mountains and
Yeah.
waterfalls.
So you got to climb mountains and waterfalls to get to my wiener. So.
Stupid. Good God.
Seal laugh.
No.
Yes. Come on. Respect the seal laugh.
All right, we're back up.
There you go.
You feel comfortable planning things 6 months or a year into your future because you're not worried that you have to cancel plane tickets.
How do I do? Come on now.
Good.
Yes.
Yep.
Killing this list, fools.
Uh-huh.
Killing this list.
He's your go-to person whenever you have a story to share about work, friends, whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have any other friends.
Okay.
So, you know.
Be honest though. If I'm not, you just
Oh,
tell me.
I will.
Be honest though.
I will.
By the way, so far, reverse this list. I would have to give you every single one of them.
I miss you isn't just a sweet thing you say. It's a reality.
Yes. Can I tell you something? Can we
Yeah.
pause the list for real quick?
We pause.
Last night, it was like 10:30, and for me, because I gotta wake up like at 5:58 to make it to work by 6. That's late.
That's very late.
And you were having some chest pains.
Yeah.
Did you call the doctor?
No.
Okay, I'm calling the doctor tomorrow.
I
That's
feel
enough of that.
fine today.
Now, I don't give a rat's ass. I told you by noon if you don't call the doctor, I'm calling the doctor tomorrow. I'm calling the doctor. So what happened? You went to sleep.
I did.
What did I do?
You hugged me.
I hugged you until you fell asleep. Then what did I do?
I don't know. I was asleep.
Rolled over, grabbed the phone, and looked up how to do CPR in case something would happen.
Really?
Yes.
Can I see your phone?
Yeah, well, I'll have porn on it. But
Oh.
that was...
God.
But last night I was sweet.
Oh my God. PK.
But last night...
I can't believe you.
Wait, I'm not sure if I'm...
No,
sweet
you're
or,
in trouble. You're in trouble.
I am?
You should just change the subject now.
Back to your list.
Exactly. When you think about marrying him, the best part isn't the wedding, but the idea of spending your lives together.
No. Don't grade me on stuff now because the last conversation, you have to keep going. This is, by the way, his list. If you just joined us, 10 sides, you're with a man you're going to end up marrying.
He shares the same values as you. So, like, you both want to have kids or, you split things evenly.
How we do on that? Pretty good?
Yeah, we still don't have any.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I don't even know what number we're on, but you got a few more. Go ahead.
He makes sacrifices for you, and you're happy to do the same for him. So he'll move cities like I moved cities for you.
I would move for you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you're happy to make the move for better opportunities.
Even though when we got to Houston, what did you do? What'd you do when we got to Houston?
I threw everything down and I said, "Where'd you take me?"
Oh, yeah.
Where? It was right outside of...
But it's nice now.
No, it's nice
It's
now.
not bad.
But you took me to the extended stay right next to the porn shop. And
I didn't take you there.
Go.
CBS's cheap ass took us there. I didn't take you there. Did I take you there with the crackheads and the homeless?
It really is. Like, I was
And
going
I
to walk the dog.
I don't say crackheads as in like joking. No, there was a pimp
Yes.
who accidentally got let into the hotel and he was looking for his crack hole.
Knocking on doors.
Yo, you in there? You in there, Cheddar?
Hey, what's up, ketchup mustard?
I hear you.
Hey, what's up, Tony Weber? Boss man.
Oh, no.
I understand life.
I don't know what's going on with this
And
show
then
right
the
now. We're
last one-
on one.
The last one on my
Hold
list.
on, let me come back to you. The last one.
Thanks.
Go on, bitch.
He always brags about... You know what? I'm done.
I'm sorry.
He always brags about you. That was the top.
I was bragging about you.
Yeah.
I tell the world about you.
That was the top 10 signs you're with the man you should marry.
So I passed.
For
That's
the
what it
most
sounds
part.
like, yeah?
Oh, we've also been married 5 years, so...
What does that mean?
No,
like I
that's
still
it.
passed.
You
I
still
get
did
like
pass.
a better thing.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that anyone who's listening to this list, like, it's true. And then if they pass, you should marry them. The end.
Ah, love. Is there anything better? Well, yeah, kinda. Money.
$1 bills, y'all.
Since we can't get that, we'll settle for love. It's the PK and DK show.
Been rubbing it in my face.
DK got invited to the
Oh
black card.
God, been rubbing it in my face. Hey, you guys to check out our Hawaii video. If you haven't checked it out, please check that out. Give us a view on that. It's nothing too special. It was just a few hours. It was an afternoon, but what is really cool about our Hawaii video that we posted on our Facebook as well, on our YouTube page, and it's going to be on www.pkndk.com, is the different landscapes you can see in Hawaii all in a day. So I highly recommend Maui. That's my spot.
Maui is great. Yeah.
Maui's good. Is there anything we didn't get to do that you wanted to do?
I wanted to do more snorkeling, and honestly, just not doing anything. But the problem is that whenever we go on a vacation, we're so adventurous and we want to experience and see the city, but we never take time to just relax and not do a thing.
And to be fair, and this probably is too much info for everybody, but to be completely honest with you, we lost one of our when I was talking about friends, and we have different levels of friends. My top friends, he was one of them.
Yeah.
25 years old, had a heart attack. One of our homies. He was the guy, and it happened because we spend typically the 4th of July we do half the week and we go to Maui, and the half the week we go and visit his family and hang out with him, and we barf over restaurants. Let me tell you a story. We barfed over. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. Let me bring it up here in a second. We barf over. It's our MO. We wanted to do a thing called the Boot Tour, which we were going to go to 6 different cities in 1 year and vomit all over them. Oh man, if I have one regret in life at my deathbed, it's going to be that we never got to do that. I wish we would have gotten to do that. But But we did. I mean, we've covered, like, we vomited all over Seattle, Portland, Eugene, where else? L.A.,
San Francisco.
I mean, we handled some cities.
Went over to the East Coast.
So I've got to, like, I have to be proud about the cities. Here it is. I was never going to show this picture, ever. But now he's chugging with Tommy J.
In Virginia, right? That was at the campus in Virginia that we went to.
So I don't want to bring everything down. I just want to tell you that life is short. My dude was 25, and so experience it, live it, do it, screw everybody else, and just do what makes you happy, which is, I think, what we're doing, right? We don't have to, the show just makes us happy. Damn right, and not bringing in any money, We're definitely not doing it about cats. We're doing it because it's fun to hang out with you guys in the chat room. It's fun, like when somebody watches it on YouTube and leaves a nice comment, or when they podcast the show and they subscribe on Spreaker. It's just, it's just fun to like all get together, hang out, and then it's like something that's a little out of left field that we can, and it's great. And so back to my point, just do what makes you happy, because you don't know when, That's why I looked at CPR the other night. Last night.
Yeah.
Because you never know what could happen. So you have to appreciate every single moment you have. And every single moment, you got to do exactly what it is that makes you happy. If there's some boss that's like looking at you sideways, right in their face, keep it moving. Keep it moving.
You don't need him. You don't need that stress. Life's too short to be stressed out all the time. Trust me. I've come a long ways, but...
Now, you have to balance that with the obvious logic of you obviously got to pay rent and stuff. You do have to balance it with that. But, action is, somebody said like 90% of like the actual problem or whatever. So like if you don't like your boss or something, look for something else or do something else. Or, I can't tell you how many hours we spent on just putting this set together. We didn't have to do that. We could have just had like one webcam, really crappy quality, which we're still doing. But, the point is just do what makes you happy. Have a good time. And, you never know when your time is up. So, just do what makes you happy.
No, I definitely co-sign on that one. Very close, very dear friend. Big... For all you fans in Oregon, they were the ones that brought us into the Oregon community and accepted us, even though I was a Beaver, went to Oregon State. They still accepted me.
Oh, you said that. I didn't think you'd be honest about that.
Yeah,
but you said that.
Probably,
right.
I know my Beaver blanket definitely was burned in somewhere along the way.
We drank off that statue like a champ.
We experienced a lot together. We were very fortunate. We went to 2 Rose Bowls. We spent New Year's 3 years ago.
I'm gonna blow that up. I want to put it in the wall. Like I want like an 8x10 because you could see the stream of the beer from Joe's hand. Oh my God, glorious.
We had a lot of good times. He was a very close friend.
Well, and
very good boy, as they would say. Very good boy.
We did a lot of 1-2s as well. A lot of people don't know what a 1-2 is. For Joe, I'm going to explain it right now. 1-2 is simple. We're going to demonstrate a 1-2 for you right now. Joe was the guy that taught me a 1-2. You might know what it is. You're probably laughing at us in the chat room or something. If you're listening to the podcast, go to our YouTube page, watch the show. A 1-2 is very, very simple, but yet so intricate. And so much is said about your personality during a 1-2.
So basically what it is you have a full beverage of your choice.
So we're going to do wine.
And we're going to do red wine.
But you have to explain the actual rules of a 1-2, all right? Go ahead.
So once you pick up the glass and it touches your lips, you have the opportunity to do 1. You can drink, you can chug, you can leave half, but that's 1. Your partner will then do the 2.
Right. And it's so very, very important. It says so much about you and your state of mind and your friendship and everything else, because you could just take a sip and give everything else to the other person. If the other person is tanked, you're just a dick. You could kill the whole thing, which is you're pretty much a dick in any case.
Right.
You could do half, but half is kind of the expected. So the question is, where are you going to go?
What will DK do?
What will DK do in this 1-2? And please tell somebody of a 1-2. Approach a friend over the weekend. Tell them, do you know what a 1-2 is? Somebody you trust. Somebody does not have the herp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bad. You don't want to pass that around.
Tell them what a 1-2 is. Do a 1-2. Do it for me. Do it for Joe. What is DK going to do? Like a champ.
Yeah.
So, DK was pretty respectful. She did a little more than half.
A little more.
Which states that, I'm going to get crunk tonight. Had some apples. Gonna get crunk tonight. That's what DK stated. But yet left enough for me to be able to still have a good time. I have to respect that.
Keep
There you go.
And that is how you do a 1-2.
Ah, love. Is there anything better? Well, yeah, kinda. Money.
Dollar bills, yo!
But since we can't get that, we'll settle for love. It's the PK and DK show.
We did, we launched some. This was really, really cool. We launched some. We wrote notes to our friend, and we attached them to lanterns at Yachats, which is in the middle of Nowhereville, but beautiful place, and just put them up in the air. It was awesome.
Yeah, so Yachats, it's our little spot for the last 6 years. It's been a tradition. These folks are basically our family. Dad. They're very, very, very close to us. So when we heard the news, it's just devastating. So we all got to write our own personal notes. Nobody saw what was written on these notes, and they attached them to the floating lanterns. And then right before the fireworks went off, they all just...
I have to be honest for a minute.
Yeah. Your note was pretty long. I didn't read it.
Yeah, because so you get a card and you write a note to your dear friend, and like I said, this was one of my best dudes, you know. And I also haven't had like a lot of death in you know, a little bit, but not like I've been fortunate. So I fill out my card, and then they were like, "Well, give it to somebody to fill out the backside," and I started judging fools.
Why?
Because I didn't want somebody that was just half-assing it to have the backside of my note.
Yeah.
So I walked around, I looked, I asked a couple of people that I thought were worthy enough to be on the same card, that had the same respect and love from my buddy Joe. Once I got through those people, because they had already filled out their cards, the other people, I'm like, no, you're not getting. In fact, one person was like, can I sign? I was like, it's been taken. Sorry, man. So I went back into the kitchen, filled out the back, continued my note, and then sent up my note by my damn self.
You do what you need to do.
So, but going back, and I forgot why we brought that up, but going back is, I think that's why our video, we're not in a big video doing mood. But if you'd like to see our Hawaii video, it's one afternoon in Hawaii. You can do that at our YouTube, www.youtube.com/mypresidentpk, only because YouTube will not let us change that to PK and DK.
Oh.
I've been trying, but there you go. You can find that out there. Also, check out the video of the whipping boy in Hana. We drove all day to get to Hana, which is on the back of the island.
3.5 hours.
Fat little Hawaiian boy with a whip. He's the only attraction out there besides Seven Pools. Seven Pools is awesome, but besides that little kid.
I know. I was a little upset.
He was pretty cool, though.
The kid was cool.
Yeah, he was all right.
But the drive was so nerve-wracking. I was so nervous. Like, and basically what it is, it's a very skinny road that most of the time only one car can fit at a time. So when you're going over turns, you yield to the other. And if the other car's coming, you have to stop because two of you, there's no way you can fit on the road.
That's what yield means.
I know, but I didn't realize that only one car could fit. Like
That's what yield means.
Okay, I got it. And then tour buses were going over, and like tour buses look like they're about to fall off. And if you fall into basically the ocean. And I'm like, why would people do this? So I had a bottle of wine behind me, of course, you know, DK and her wine.
No, you didn't. Hold up. Y'all want the real story about our trip to Hawaii?
That was the real story.
The real story?
That was the real story.
Welcome to our show. This is like a 2020 special. What's that guy that I like? So here is the real story about their trip in Hawaii. Who's that guy in 2020? Dateline NBC. That's my dude.
Yeah.
That's my...
Oh, yeah. I don't know his name.
That's my neighbor.
Okay.
That's my neighbor.
Okay.
Here's the real story in Hawaii. So your boy rented a Jeep, which is not cheap when you're renting it in Hawaii. For some reason, Jeeps in Hawaii are like really, really expensive. You could rent a Mustang for cheaper than a Jeep. Drive like 4 or 5 hours to get to a waterfall. Hike 1.5 miles into the wilderness of Maui. 1.5 miles. I am sweating. Look at my size. You got this body moving. You cannot stop it. Get to the waterfall. There is about like a 10-foot area where you had to get in the water and hike up to the waterfall over like some rocks. 10 feet. That is it. It wasn't even that deep. I saw people that were like 80 in the water in front of us. I look at Denise. I can't go. No. Oh my. Oh, 1.5 miles we hiked. I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes. I have people laughing at me. Old people ahead of us. Young people going. Babies crawling through the water, swimming. I can't go. Apologize.
I'm not apologizing.
What's your take?
That's the truth. I didn't want to do it. The end.
So, Maybe I'll have the honor of going to that waterfall in like another 10 years when we can afford another trip.
To Maui.
Because she screwed me.
Hey, you got a question or comment? Call PK and DK now at 7.
By the way, there's your fight. Somebody wanted to fight on there. There you go.
Hey, you got a question or comment? Call PK and DK now at 757-414-PK-DK. That's 757-414-7535. Or join our online chat at pkanddk.com. Or how about sending us a tweet? Don't forget to hashtag PK and DK.
Speaking of Hawaii, Colby Calais, which I think is from Hawaii, might be wrong, went makeup free in a video called Try. It's getting all this press. Boo-hoo! You're makeup free in all of our videos?
I am. And
so is everybody else.
Yeah, you're on a vacation. You don't paint your face.
No. You were
natural.
gorgeous in our video. Also, I wanted to tell everybody about the boys that we saw jumping in the water with a shark.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell that story?
So
and then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, so we got to our room, and there was a balcony that overlooked the ocean, and then there was a small rock, and all around there was signs saying no jumping, no climbing, and there were still people going in. And so I'm looking out, and I was like, oh, cool, there's a few people and some snorkelers. And then PK like yells at me because I go back, and Denise. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, look. What do you see? I was like, a snorkeler. I told you already, it's a snorkeler. He's like, it's a fin. And literally, when he was saying that, you literally saw like a fin. Like, is this a fin?
So it was a shark. I was like, ooh, let me get my phone. I'm going to put this shit on YouTube.
Yeah, and there was kids like jumping in, and they were being really mean and bullying the kid. Like, jump in. He's like, no. And he was scared, which I'm glad he didn't, because the shark would have ate him.
And I'm like, ooh, jump in. I'm put the shit on YouTube.
And I didn't say anything else.
Why didn't you call for help, though? I'm the jerk, though, in this relationship.
What was I supposed to do? There's a shark. They couldn't even hear me.
Yeah.
I mean, what? It says no jumping, no diving, no climbing. They still went in anyway, so that's kind of their own fault.
Well, I don't know if this is a compliment or not. DK looks makeup free.
Thank you.
Makeup free and beautiful DK. That's somebody else. That's the Sandy Man. Sandy Ma 77.
That is a compliment. Yes.
All right, just making sure. A couple more segments we got to get to, and we'll wrap this week up. And we got to still give you the third DK phrase that PK pays.
Do you know how many five is?
Don't look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Female First asked, not that I read Female First, but if I did, they asked, name the sports women look the sexiest playing.
I have to guess?
I'll be honest with you, I kind of like skated over that. I thought it was the other way around. So I'll just go through it. Ice skating, gymnastics, tennis, golf, and horseback. I thought it was females that men look the sexiest playing. What's the sexiest sports that you think that men look playing?
I think that... I don't know. It's probably because I've been watching a lot of soccer, but I'd have to say World Cup soccer right now.
Watch your mouth.
Soccer is pretty good. I watch it a lot.
Watch your goddamn mouth.
I watch it a lot.
I know you do.
A lot. I even know the players from like the EPL. I'm like, hey, the Afro guy, I know him, even though they all booed him off yesterday.
Okay, so soccer.
Sorry, David Luiz. Yeah.
Not the other guy that bit. Not a big fan of his?
Not really.
Okay, all right. Also, a couple more stories I wanted to get to, and then we're going to wrap this week up and give you the third DK phrase that PK phrase that DK pays. The other way around. Hotels. This is a story that she sent me. Hotels going for the dogs for guest enjoyment. The Red Mountain Resort in St. Georgia, Utah offers the Pound Puppy Hike, where they bring dogs to you and you can hike with them, which I thought was kind of cute. But it reminded me, more importantly, about the one time we thought was going to be adorable to bring little Kiki.
Where's Kiki? Here
Doesn't she look cute? Kiki.
Aww,
Kiki, look over here. The other way, stupid dog. The other way. There you go.
Aww.
So we thought it would be adorable to have Kiki with us. Where did we go?
We went to in the resort or at the mountain, somewhere in Mount Hood.
Mount Hood. Resort at the mountain, I think.
Yeah,
Mount Hood.
resort at the mountain, Mount Hood.
And we're like, oh, it's going to be so cute. We're going to bring little Kiki with us, and it's going to be awesome. And move your feet back a little bit.
Oh. You know.
So we did.
Toes.
So we did. We brought little Kiki with us. We checked in. It was a dog-friendly place. It was awesome. We gave her a little treat, took her for a walk, left her in the room, had a romantic dinner. The night was beautiful. Wasn't that dinner amazing?
It was. I remember. Yeah, it was like amazing portion.
We had that
broth.
soup. They put the broth in the soup. Oh, it was amazing.
It was so romantic.
2 thumbs up, right? So we drank some wine. We had our swagger on. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We're going to get some tonight.
But we didn't. Do you want to know why?
We walk back to the room, which was romantic in itself because it was a clear night. You don't usually get those. It was clear night. The moon was out. It was like quarter full, walking back.
In the snow.
Yeah, there was a little bit of snow.
Of course, it's in the mountain.
Oh, yeah, it was beautiful. So then we opened the door to the hotel room. The smell of shit in the air. Poof.
I still think of that.
It was a wall of fumes.
Of Kiki poop.
It was like the Berlin Wall, only of fumes.
Yeah.
It was the nastiest smell ever. She had, and this is why her name is Kiki Dump-A-Lot. She had dumped a lot all over that place.
Oh.
Wrecked that room, my friends. No. Wrecked it. It was like next to the bed, next to the door, in the middle. I think she even had diarrhea that night.
I think so, because I think we must have given her one too many treats because we were so excited.
So the night, the romantic night down the drain as I'm on my hands and knees trying to scrub up the diarrhea that looked like mustard.
So, needless to say, we did not get it on that night.
Man.
No way.
Then we're sleeping with the windows that were cracked open and it's cold as hell outside. So we're under the covers because we're trying to get the fumes out. It was the worst thing ever.
So, note to self, even though she looks cute, and she sure does, Kiki Dump-A-Lot smells like ass. Don't take your pet on a romantic getaway.
Don't ever
Don't
take.
do it.
Don't
Just
ever.
Don't. No.
Loressa in the chat says, got hit with the S-bomb. Yes, we did. She's PK's dog for sure.
That is true.
Yes, she is, Adam.
Yes.
Join our chat, www.pkandk.com. PK likes Black D. Oh, he was talking about the previous conversation. All right, so there you go. So, yeah, that's what happened.
Little off topic, but just so you know.
Yeah, just so you know. Is there anything else that's on your notes before I get to DK back in the day?
I do have one more phrase.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd like to go ahead and
we got to finish the phrase that pays right now. Maybe we're going to just keep it with that because the other way I keep screwing it up.
All right.
DK's phrase that PK's pays. Number 3. Don't email me in right now. It's not going to count. When we open the window is when you email all 3 phrases, and we'll have a winner coming up about a half hour, 45 minutes after the show. Keep a lookout on our YouTube page. We'll have a little video when we do the drawing, right? So don't email just yet, but write it down.
While the deaf man skates, and skates he shall.
One more time.
While the deaf man skates, and skates he shall.
Please do not get it twisted. I had another one, but she vetoed it.
Yeah, I did. It was very rude.
What was it rude? What was the other one?
It talked about poop.
No, I didn't. Can I see it?
This
is our show prep. We're like, hey, what should we do for the DK phrase that PK pays? So this part is not the phrase, so don't get it twisted. The one we gave you, that's it. There you go. You have all 3. Don't email me yet until we open up the email stuff, and then you can email us, and hopefully you'll win, all right? The old one that got vetoed was while he cleans the toilet of the righteous guys. No, not righteous guys. No, it's while he cleans the toilet of the righteous. What did I say? Small guy at Hobby Airport.
Yeah.
Miniature guy.
Yeah.
Because he's a midget.
Yeah, I didn't write that.
Yeah. But that just wasn't the phrase, though, is what I'm saying. You're making me sound like,
Mm-hmm.
By the way, don't save your complaints. Me and him got in a brawl almost. I mean, you can't get in a brawl with a small person because then you're like a jerk either way. But he was mean to me and I did nothing. I just like, where's my plane? And he was like, story for another show.
So while I was hanging out we do live at one of those places where they have TVs in the elevator, no judgment. So I'm in the elevator and I'm with this other guy who's going up to a higher floor and I'm watching
Your boyfriend?
No.
That British F.
No, not
Oh,
him.
I will beat his ass.
Not him.
If I could.
It wasn't him. And I'm in there and I was like, oh, great. They're in extra time.
She didn't deny it, did she? No, she did not. No, she said it's not him. Not that I don't have a boyfriend. No, she said it's not him.
Okay, I'll continue on.
Please.
So, and I'm like, oh, great. They haven't scored. And the guy's like, you're into soccer? And I was like, oh, of course. But I figured that this has been a low-scoring game since I haven't got any alerts on my phone. He's like, oh, I can't believe you're into soccer. And I was like, me? I was like, I'm a chick? Like, that's kind of rude. He's like, well, what team? What team do you know? What team are you going for? And I was like, well, obviously
Who
the
F
U.S.
is this guy? I'm
And
about to beat some ass.
I don't know, but he was so, like, disgusted, like, how do you know who soccer is and what soccer, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't care that I'm a chick and I appreciate sports. Like, I know, sorry, most of the time more than PK, but I love sports and I couldn't take myself out of the elevator until I got to our floor and then I had to leave because he was weird. But I was offended. I was like, don't judge me because I'm a chick and I like soccer.
Sounds like he was hitting on you.
I don't think so. I'm not that kind.
Oh, okay. All right.
Anyway.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's the end of my story.
Okay, good.
So.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
But you do when I have this.
All right, I guess so. Let's go back in the day.
And now it's time for DK's Today, Back in the Day.
Getting myself off, excuse me, with this marvelous Blackboard application.
Unbelievable. Birthdays. You want to do some of these birthdays?
Yeah.
Do you know who Sophia Bush is?
Yeah, she's actually 32. She's the one from One Tree Hill.
Did you ever watch One Tree Hill?
No, I watched the OC.
Okay.
Beck.
You know who Beck is?
Yeah, he's a singer.
I love the segment because there's such a big of an age gap that you never know, like, who's she gonna know, who's she not gonna know. Toby Keith, you gotta know who.
Of course, 53 years old. That cowboy.
You know who Kevin Bacon
Yeah,
is?
she's also an actor.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good for myself.
What about Fred Savage?
Of course, Boy Meets World. When it's Boy Meets World.
By the way, these are birthdays that happened not necessarily today, but this week.
Him
Fred
and
Savage
Selena.
turned 38.
I can't believe that.
You know who Naomi Marcella is?
No.
33.
Oh, okay.
253 fine films she did. You didn't know who she was? Including
Of
Pulp
course.
Friction,
Of course.
Kung Pao Kitty,
Meow.
Gobble the Goop 3,
Gross.
Yummy in My Tummy 2, Lesbi Asians,
Oh,
and
good
Black
God.
Beast in the Far East.
My
How did you not
God.
know who she was?
Of course I
Oh.
You always get me. You trick me every time.
Oh, Black Beast of the Far East. Come on
I
now.
also saw something that wasn't on your list.
What's that?
The Spice Girls song. If you want to be my lover.
Did that come out this
18
week?
years ago.
Oh my God, I missed it!
I'm old. All of my 27 years of age.
Keep going.
Courtney Love is also 50.
Do you know who she is?
Yes, friends. And Tom Hanks, 58. The greatest Tom on the world. Not in the world, but
Somebody in
on
the chat said it would be hilarious if PK took that giant black card and actually tried to swipe it. Will you save that?
it. I'm using it as a fan right now.
Well, no, I want to sign it and then.
Well, but it has my name on it.
Okay, I guess he's going to have to do that. Back in the day, 212 years ago, I thought that was pretty interesting. The first comic book was published. It's called The Wasp.
Oh, like a bee.
I don't know.
More angry.
I guess. What are you doing?
I'm being a wasp.
You're cut off. Are you all right? 125 years ago today, 1889, the last bare knuckle fight. Heavyweight boxing champ was fought. Bare knuckles. It was banned during because of broken hands.
Oh, I'm sure.
Anybody see those two chicks go at it at UFC though? Ooh!
Yeah. 16 seconds.
Woo!
No.
Your boy had to rub his private parts a little bit at that. That's what I had to do.
TMI.
Ow. 4
Oh,
years.
you're such a wimp. That didn't hurt. God.
Check this out though. 4 years ago, LeBron says he's taking his talents to Miami. Could you believe it's already been 4 years?
But did you hear there's a claim that he might be coming back
To Miami?
to Cleveland?
Just checking to make sure.
But I mean, if you're those fans, would you accept him back?
Wouldn't you want somebody that can get you a championship?
Yeah, but he
They don't give a rat's ass.
I guess, yeah, same with the Texans.
32 years ago. Did you ever see Tron? That was released 32 years ago. You probably didn't.
Nah.
You know the song Every Breath You Take by the Police?
Every breath you
There you go. That was released 31 years ago. Mike Tyson banned from boxing after he bit Evander Holyfield's ear. That was 17 years ago. And we got 2 days to World Population Day. I don't know that one.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if there's anything. No, nothing else. All right. So
Labor Day, that's pretty important. You know what's right before Labor Day?
what's that?
Come on.
I don't know.
You better. When is Labor Day?
Her birthday.
I treated you so well.
There you go.
Good boy. You get a treat.
In the chat, somebody says, Loressa says, I want her to. I got to stop saying somebody says.
They have names, sweetheart.
I know. I'm sorry.
Say their names.
I'm so sorry.
Say their names. Say
Loressa,
their names.
I'm so sorry. She says, I want her to be my bodyguard. Yeah. She would bang the hell out of me. That's from PK Likes Black D. There you go. You want me to say the names? There you go. Let's see. So yeah, PK's porn actress mixed in. That's from Raymond Garcia. What's up, Raymond? Raymond.
I just figured it out. You always sneak that in somehow.
Well, no kidding.
Oh.
We've only been doing the show now for how many weeks?
I just realized.
Big shout out to everybody that joined us this week in the chat. Appreciate you, Cosmic Chaos, to Sandyma77, to Amanda. What's up, Amanda? She was our DK Pays phrase that pays. She was a winner.
Good job.
Juan's in there. Adam K Fox. What's up, man? You've been quiet, but you're in there, so I appreciate you.
From K Fox yet.
Zachary, Raymond, Reno, everybody. Melanie, what's up? Dan, how you doing? Loressa, obviously, big up to everybody listening to the podcast of this maybe, or watching the show later on. We definitely appreciate you guys giving us the view and the listen. Please remember to subscribe to Spreaker.com. That means a lot. We're trying to get on a couple other platforms as well, so it's easier to get us in your cars. If you don't have our app, you can get our app. And honestly, write us a review. Let us know what you think of the app as well. I'm still trying to tweak it with what I know how to do. Not very tech savvy, but trying to figure that out as well. Any recommendations, send them to me at pk@pkandDK.com. Check out our foolery page. We update that daily with like whatever we find that's pretty interesting. We put that on there at www.pkandDK.com. And what else needs to be said this week? We're running long this week. I'm sorry about that.
But and then at the end of the show, remember, we're gonna give you
10. We'll do 15 minutes tonight.
15 minutes.
Because honestly, by the time we get to the kitchen, kill a little bit more wine, and fill out the names, you'll have a 15-minute window tonight to get the
3 phrases.
Yes.
The phrase that pays, that PK will actually pay, and I'll pay once my black card is approved. But for the time being, PK pays. So what you'll do is you'll email those 3 phrases, send them to pk@pkandDK.com. We're going to mix all of the names that are sending the correct phrases, and then I will draw one out. We'll post it on our YouTube page with a small video, and yeah, PK will say when to go.
All right, so I'm about to start the counter. As always, thank you guys very, very much. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys this week. Definitely appreciate you guys. We'll be back next week at this time. Tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your cousin, tell your dog. Kiki would appreciate another dog listening.
She would.
Oh, she's passed out.
Oh, she's sleepy.
Take it!
Oh.
Ah!
God, you scared me. Good God, our whole eardrums just blew out.
Fat man jiggling. Fat man jiggling.
Fappy. Happy, fappy, happy, fatty, fappy, 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 fappy.
Counter's about to start. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Whether you're live right now or watching later, listening to it. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Counter's on. You got 15 minutes right now. Email me the 3 phrases, pk@pkandDK.com. Watch our YouTube channel. We'll post it there. Then followed on, it'll be on our Facebook and Twitter and all the other stuff as well.
Good.
Boop. All right. Okay, you can't see crap, can you? All right. Jesus. I'm going to have to figure that out a little bit better. But there you go. Timer's running. See you guys next week.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkandDK.com. With replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 stop, bye. I'm on the street. I'm telling you, goodbye.
Minutes, we're on a
The mic fell.
That's called a PK fail.
Because I'm so strong.
Where's
I went to
your
pull the mic and it just pulled the whole damn thing.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that legend.
Popping that legend.
tattoo.
Pop. Watch your goddamn mouth.
Fappy tattoo.
So strong, the mic just fell off the counter and cracked the glass. Hercules.
Oh, good God. Oh, honey. Why is it so loud? You're like, don't touch it, the mic. Oh, Kiki doesn't know what's going on. Her eyes are crying.
Jesus, the poor microphone.
Well, why are you hitting your head? Okay, the poor microphone. How about the poor tongue? That's like...
know. You've been like slobbering everywhere.
I know. It hurts. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's totally loose.
Don't touch it. Oh, it's still stuck in here. This one, for some reason, they've re-cemented it 3
You're
times.
like a rusty Iron Man. I am.
I know my tongue's ripped.
Let me see your tongue.
Oh, you're gonna lick it or something.
I'm not gonna
weird.
lick it. It doesn't look ripped, but you did just slobber all over your arm.
I didn't.
Yeah. Hurt?
No.
What are you doing? What'd you think? Decent show?
That was a good show.
All right? There were points where you were kind of like, you know.
What? Are you still going on?
No.
Why are the levels going up? I knew it! I knew it!
Woo! Trying to get that bitch again, y'all!
Tricked!
Trying to get her again! Ow! Ow! That's my...
That is what really happens!
Oh, okay, yeah, put me down here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I thought we're not allowed to. 25% pregnancy chance.
Now we make a sex tape like that movie, and then we go viral, and then people are like, "Oh, look at them!"
No one wants to see Fappy in a sex tape except.
Oh, don't call yourself names.
Oh! Ow!
Ow! Jesus!